My next guest is a realtor. Who could figure that in Arizona, right? But she's into a little more than realty, real estate. And Akeisha, Christina gave me your last name, but it just left my brain.
Cherry, just like the fruit.
Akeisha Cherry. Now I remember it.
Yep. Just like the fruit.
So, tell us about Akeisha. Are you an Arizona native?
I am not. I am actually originally from Gary, Indiana, Michael Jackson's hometown. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing right about now, but
You know, if we can't chop down our heroes, who can we chop down?
I get that. But yeah, I'm originally from Gary, Indiana.
Gives you a different take on Man in the Middle, though, or Man in the Mirror. Sorry, I don't know where that came from.
That is terrible.
So, Gary, Indiana. How long ago did you come to Phoenix?
I came here in August of 2006.
Okay. So you've been here 12 and a half years now.
Yep.
All right. Now here's the question that I ask many people who come here from elsewhere. What possessed you to come to Arizona?
Well, you know what? I was tired of the winters for one. The winters are brutal. We're close to Chicago, so anybody familiar with Chicago's weather, we get very similar weather.
Chicago, where the hawk flies.
Yes. So we were, my husband and I at the time, we were tired of the weather, and we were looking for a place to grow because my husband has a video production company. And we were looking for a place that had a lot of room for growth.
Okay.
And entrepreneurship, and we did a lot of research on the Phoenix area, and it was growing, and it's still growing, so it was a good decision to move here.
Okay. So you came out here intentionally to move rather than just came out and visited and fell in love with something?
No. We had an intent to move here, to relocate the business here.
All right. So tell us about your real estate business.
I'm a realtor. Actually, I've been in real estate for nearly over 15 years now. I married into real estate because my husband was a real estate investor before we got married. And eventually I decided to get my license because it just would help with our goals in that area. And we've been landlords, we've done fix and flips, buy and holds, wholesaling, all different types of techniques. There's a lot of options when it comes to real estate investing. So as a realtor, I try to educate my clients on that aspect of the real estate investing side, because sometimes people don't feel like they can do it. They believe you have to have a rich uncle or some money sitting up somewhere, but sometimes you can use the equity in your home, you can use your self-directed IRA, you can get together with a group and invest. So it's a lot of options to get into investing if you want to do it.
Yeah, and a lot of people have no idea what a self-directed IRA is.
Right. So you have to get some financial literacy, and that's, I try to partner people with different people that can help educate them on that, because that's not my expertise, but I do know about it. And just let them know that
you don't want to educate them on that if
right.
you're not,
No.
If you don't have the proper permissions.
Right.
That's
my goal is just to help you reach your real estate investing goals. If you want to build a portfolio, how to start with your first property, some things you need to look at, some options you may have. There's a lot of groups out here, like the ASRIA. They have a lot of classes. That's the Arizona Real Estate Investors Association.
Right.
They have a lot of classes. They meet once a month on Mondays. Phoenix RIA, they meet once a month on Tuesdays. And they have a lot of information. And Phoenix RIA, their meetings right now, your first meeting is free to attend. ASRIA, you do have to pay a fee, but it's not a great investment.
Okay. And so, as a realtor, basically you bring buyers and sellers together.
Yes.
As a commercial investor and a very high-level advisor, you bring people together who can learn and who can teach.
Right.
So that they can understand how they can actually do this, and it's not beyond their reach. Because most of us were raised with this belief that, oh my God, if you aren't one of the rich, that
Absolutely.
this stuff is closed off to you. And it's my experience that creativity is more important than experience.
Absolutely.
Because that's where you get the experience from, is from the
Absolutely.
creativity.
Absolutely.
A baby is a fine example.
Yes.
They're born, they can't walk,
Mm-hmm.
right? All they do is observe. Nobody starts out with a 4-month-old and says, here, start walking.
Absolutely.
Here's how you do it. Nobody does that. They just watch.
Yep.
And then they try. And they fall down.
Yep.
And then they get up and they try again and they fall down. And that's a cycle that goes on for a while until they finally get up and they don't fall down.
Yep.
They're still shaky, they're still, whoa, but they don't fall down. And see, that is something that I think that we inadvertently teach our people, that our children,
Mm-hmm.
that mankind is the only species that it could even conceive of failure.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's the only form of life that can conceive of failure.
Absolutely.
Animals don't. You see animals lose an egg, a leg, or lose an eye, and they just carry on. They do it no matter what. They don't do it as well as they did. Maybe they're not as fast, maybe they're not as impressive, but they carry on.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And life itself is like that. I mean, how many times have you seen a tree, especially out here, seen a tree growing out of the side of a mountain that's completely foliage free?
Mm-hmm.
It's just a big brown rock in the middle of the desert, and there's a tree sticking out of it.
Yep.
Okay? Just yesterday I saw a picture of a tree that grew up through a rock, split the boulder. Right? They move sidewalks out of the way. Right? Grass will grow anywhere. Grass will grow in the middle of the street because it's not going to be stopped.
Yep.
Life doesn't give up, and humans are the only ones who figured out, oh, we can fail. But that's an option. No, it's not.
That's what I try to teach my clients, not to be afraid to invest in themselves, not to be afraid to be the financial pioneer in their family, to build that legacy, to create wealth. There are so many tools to create wealth, but real estate, it is a tried and true tool. It will not let you down. You may stumble. The transaction may not go as smoothly as you would like, but if you have the right team, if you have the right support around you, it makes the process better, and you'll get better and better.
Well, historically, go back far enough, territory, property, land was the only source of wealth.
Absolutely. That you would get your class by the land.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right.
How much territory you control.
Absolutely.
So that's fascinating. And the thing about the falling down, people tell you, you can't do that.
Yes.
What do you do when they say you can't do that?
I do it twice.
See, here's the thing. Earlier, before the broadcast started, I was teasing you and my co-producer Christina about laugh practice.
Mm-hmm.
I think that absolutely the best response to the phrase, you can't do that, is because they can believe it if they want to. They can make that their reality.
Yes.
But you don't have to make it yours. You don't have to believe it.
Absolutely right.
And when it comes right down to it, the only one that's going to set your limitations, the only one that's going to stop you from moving forward is you. Bottom
Absolutely.
line. So, name of the company?
I'm with Momentum Brokers.
Momentum Brokers.
Yes, that's the brokerage I'm with. If people want to find me, they can find me on Facebook. I'm Akeisha Henry Cherry on Facebook. Or
Akeisha Henry Cherry.
Yep, or A Cherry 365 on Instagram. I always post different investing events I'm going to be at because I want to meet people there that may be too intimidated to go by themselves and let them know, like, hey, I'll be there. I can help walk you through the process.
Are you on Twitter?
I am not.
Why not?
I don't know.
We'll work with that.
Okay.
Christina will work with you.
Okay. Okay, Christina,
are you on
heard
LinkedIn?
that? I am on LinkedIn.
Okay, I was
Keisha
gonna say,
Cherry.
if you're doing commercial real estate, and you're not on LinkedIn. Shame on you.
No, I'm on LinkedIn.
We're gonna get you. See if are you on Pinterest?
No, I am not.
Snapchat?
I am on Snapchat.
So,
Cherry
there
365.
you go. We got to get you on as many social media as possible, because the bottom line is that there are people out there that, the medium is the message.
Absolutely.
Right? Marshall McLuhan said that in 1964. The medium is the message, and they're different. They're on different media, so you have to find them all where they are.
Absolutely, I totally agree with that.
And so, phone number.
480-457-9776.
Okay. And bottom line, if you could give people one small piece of advice, if you could put it in a nutshell, a single sentence, what would you tell them?
I would say don't be intimidated because you haven't done it before. If you have a desire to invest in real estate, go for it. Go for it. Give me a call. Let's talk. I'll help you.
Get a team, get a plan.
Absolutely.
Because like Mike Tyson said, everybody's got a plan until they get hit in the face.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Keisha, God bless you, darling. Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you for having me. This was fun.